welcome back to the channel. New week, got the heater running again. It is currently 5 degrees outside, so probably in here, can't see my breath, it's probably 50. I've got the diesel heater running again, so that's gonna help. But today we got a couple of parts to install on the dirt bike. We're gonna do this in a couple series so I can keep the video content coming for a couple weeks. We got a couple items from Enduro Engineering that we're gonna start with, and today I'm gonna do the extreme skid plate. So the extreme skid plate from Enduro Engineering looks like this right here. It's got some big covers on the side. If you recall from this past summer, I actually dropped the bike and took out a little chunk of the plastic skid plate right here, and it did protect the case, but it did damage the skid plate, and the new one covers up that piece a little bit more, like this. So you can see that this little piece right here where my finger is comes up a little higher to help protect that vital area. So let's move the bike down towards the heater and we will get to work on it. Now we're gonna take off the old skid plate, pretty muddy. I'm not gonna get rid of this thing. It could be handy at some point in the future. I mean, if you really are interested in buying this old skid plate from me, it's a good one, just upgrading. So send me a message, shoot me a comment in the comments below, and we can work out a deal. Front 2 bolts are off. The rear. That's funny. So there are some rocks that clearly got stuck up in there. Whoops. Oh well. We'll do some cleanup of the rails a little bit. Make sure nothing crazy is happening. Some vent tubes, etc. So, yeah. All right. Let me wipe this down, and we'll be right back. Should not have put this away dirty, but oh well. Was put away dirty. Cool. All right. Most of that stuff is done. Now it's time to open this up. So, in the Enduro Engineering kit, I've got the Extreme right here, the Extreme skid plate, that, and I also got the plastic linkage guard, which is what the old AXP also had, but this will give me the peace of mind that I'm looking for. It'll also help me take some more, not risks on the trail, but I'll be more comfortable trying to clear some obstacles with this skid plate, because this is aluminum, a little bit beefier, a little bit more protection. So just a quick test fit. Covers the water pump right there. On the other side, more coverage of the case, so that full protection. This thing's pretty sweet. Alright, let's see what we need to do. The hardware comes with, looks like the clip for the rear here, which will slide on right there. Some rubber tape, looks like, Enduro Engineering sticker, and first step and instructions. Oh, so first step. Make sure the frame is free of any dirt, grease, or oil. Apply self-adhesive strips in the frame where it will come in contact with the skid plate. Got it. So according to this, looks like I need to cover everything on the bottom here and across right here with the adhesive so that things don't vibrate themselves to bits. Alright, so let's clean off the frame a little bit more with a degreaser, and we'll be right back. Alright, I'm actually just using a non-alcohol based hand sanitizer. that should take care of most of the stuff down here. Alright, that's much cleaner. So you can all inspect it real quick. Pretty clean. Yeah? Alright, now we got this self-adhesive tape. And we're just going to put it across the bottom here first. Alright, we got the back strip here. Move you guys a little closer so you can at least see what I'm doing. We're going to take the backing off and throw that on that rail. I think that's probably good. No idea. Now we're going to take the rest of this and cut it in half. And then we're going to run this from there all the way up the front. One side's done. It's not perfect, but it doesn't need to be. It's going to be covered up anyway. Alright, now for the other side. Now that these strips are installed, we are given these paper instructions. Remove the OEM skid plate, install the foam frame protector and linkage guard before mounting the skid plate onto the frame. Okay, so let's see how that goes. So in the linkage guard, we have a set of instructions as well. And the linkage guard is plastic, so keep that in mind. Comes with another Enduro sticker as well. And now we will follow these instructions. The linkage guard is to be installed on a skid plate that is already installed on a bike. Remove the skid plate from the bike. If your skid plate doesn't have the linkage guard holes, cut out the supplied template, align the template with the back edge of the skid plate. Now mark the 2 holes that need to be drilled in the skid plate. Do we have holes? We have the holes. So because this is an Enduro Engineering skid plate, these holes line up with the existing holes. So that's good. Okay. So then all we have to do is deal with the supplied hardware. And it comes with 2 bolts, which are not 10 millimeter, smaller. 2 nylock nuts right here. And then these rounded washers. Figured it out. Okay, so these actually get installed like that. So the screw goes into the bowl, and then the bowl goes into the housing like that. Cool. 1 on. 2 on. Now we should just tighten it up. Should be pretty easy. These go a little higher up, but looks like it fits. Now we're going to take this piece, the clip that came in the kit. We're going to place it in this hole right here. Slides in like that. And then, according to the instructions, the 6x20 bolt, so the actual skid plate kit comes with 2 bolt sizes. One is longer than the other. One is a 6x20. One is a 6x16. And we are going to push this into place real quick. There's that. And then this goes through this hole and lines up. Oh God. This might be a 2-person job. Let's see what we can do here. We're gonna use a floor jack to get this thing just pushed up against the bottom, since I am by myself. And this is definitely where a second set of hands could come handy. But make sure not block the hole you need to get to as well. Just enough room to get it in there. Now it's time for the front one, which we might not be able to get to with the electric ratchet. There we go. Alright, so this is like a design flaw. There's something. The bolt goes directly behind the exhaust. And there's not a whole lot of clearance right there. So I'm using a 8mm. I'm gonna see if I can get that into that hole. It's pretty difficult. So an open-ended wrench gets into the bottom right here, so I got that snug down. Now I'm just gonna tighten up this one as well for the last time. Just gonna make sure it's tight here. Cool. Looks pretty good. So all in all, pretty easy install. Installing the linkage right here is pretty easy, and that's what the bolts look like. And the actual skid plate installs with 2, one at the front, one at the back and the center. And notably, it looks like you can get to the transmission oil and engine oil without taking the skid plate off. So that is a good design. That means that I don't need to fiddle with that front bolt anymore. So unless I'm doing any major engine stuff, should be pretty straightforward. All right, like and subscribe. It was a quick one today, but you know, whatever. Thought it was gonna be longer, but now you know. If you get the Enduro Engineering skid plate, you can install it pretty quickly. All right, like and subscribe. See you on the next one. Peace.